Imagine that I was told I might have cancer. I look at multiple treatment options and wonder, what are the chances I'll remain healthy? How long? What about side effects? How long do they last? To help answer such complex questions, TreatmentExplorer proposes a novel way to visually summarize the data collected from similar patients who opted for those treatments. It uses staged animation and text-based narration to introduce this new visual display of information. Let's look at the prototype with the example we use in our user study. Chris Oswald has just been diagnosed with crimson blood syndrome, an imaginary syndrome. The fear now is paralysis. Let's see how the participants use TreatmentExplorer to understand the data gathered from similar patients. I start and I see that there are 3 treatments, A, B, and C, each using data from 40 patients. So let's start with treatment A, and I see like a graph up here. Here it says number of years, here number of patients, and as I read this, I see that I need to click to advance the narration. So I click, and I see some text up here and a big green block. I see 75% of patients who choose treatment A remain healthy. So those must be the 75% of all those patients. I click again. Now I see 25% of patients who choose treatment A develop paralysis. That corresponds to that gray block I see here. I click again. Now the onset of paralysis is 8 years and the bar animates to the 8-year limit here. Click again. Oh, a rash. Now we are looking at the side effects. And that tells me when they start and when it ends. Click again. Oh, I'm done. So I could either replay from the start or I could explore on my own. Let's try that. What it does is I move my cursor and it tell me the text that corresponds to those blocks. Now I go to the grays, that's 25% to have paralysis. Let's look at treatment B now. I click to start again, everything goes away. Now a smaller green area appears. And it tells me only 25% of patients who choose treatment B remain healthy. I click. Now the corresponding gray bar appears. So a lot more people develop paralysis. I click again. The onset will appear here. Now it's at 6 years, so it's earlier. Click again. Now we have the side effects, our headaches. They tell me when they are first reported and last reported. I'm done. Let's look at treatment C quickly. I click, everything goes away. I start again. This time, somewhere in the middle, 65% choose remain healthy for treatment C. And the complementary, so I'm getting the hang of it, of those 3 parts. And now the onset, it's even earlier. And here's the side effects of the proportion of people. Give me an idea of how a lot of people get that side effect, and much earlier. If I want to go back to treatment A, now that I've seen everything slowly, it goes quickly to the summary for treatment A. Or look again at treatment B, again it animates very quickly. Treatment C. So if, for example, if I hesitate between treatment C and treatment A, it's now easy to compare. Also at all times, the textual summary for that treatment is still here. And I could, with my cursor, explore little parts of the display. Now that we have seen TreatmentExplorer, let's look at 2 other ways to present the same information. Those are the two conditions that we use in the experiment. If I select the text version, here I see everything at once. Treatment A, treatment B, treatment C. There is just to read, and a little table at the bottom summarizing the differences. In the static version, when I click on treatment A, the display appears right away. No animation to explain the different steps. I still have the text here. I go to treatment B, it appears directly. Treatment C. Of course, there are still many other ways to present the same information. Here are two more that we did not use in the experiment. Here we see a series of graphs, like paralysis per treatment option, paralysis over time, side effects, popularity, side effects over time with the different side effects like rash and headache and sweating. But as you could see, it takes a lot of different graphs. Finally, in this version, we see all three treatments at once, A, B, and C, with a rescaled version. We found that this probably would be overwhelming for beginners, but it might be useful for a physician reviewing different treatment when they become familiar with TreatmentExplorer.